Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name's Nicholas and this is Major Crit, and as you can see, we're about to jump into a new game, Metroid Prime Remastered. In the continued history of me going through the games I enjoyed very much as a young lad. Ooh, got some extras. One second. I've not opened this up at all. Okay, so just galleries and soundtracks. You start out with some things unlocked, and presumably you'll unlock more through the game. Oh man, this music! It was always just like slightly weird and creepy. That's what made it good. I'm gonna have to figure out where my camera's gonna go. Let's go for normal difficulty. And just get right into it. Is this a loading screen or a cutscene? Or both? Hello? An identified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above the Talon 4.
The cosmos. In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
Very epic. Also, I feel like they had the music a bit too loud for that narrator. Ah, yes. This spaceship. Yeah, so I played the entire Metroid Prime trilogy back in the day. I even got the Metroid Prime trilogy tin box set, which I tried to play a few years ago, but then discovered that my Wii doesn't work anymore, so I couldn't do it. So this is a great chance to get back into that. Do not get used to this. We will not be this cool very often. Now, I know they changed the controls a bit. Let's see. Ah, yes. Classic. Alright. So I think in the original game we didn't have twin stick controls. Do I want to invert? I can never tell. Yeah, so locking on was very much a thing since you didn't really have very good ability to aim with the stick. If I'm remembering correctly. Then next set of force field controls are offline. Scan the central pillar to activate them. Alright, how do I scan? Use that button to switch to the scan visor. Nope. So, how do I then scan? Press and hold ZL. Okay, so lock on essentially to a scan target and it'll scan. Force field activation switches are now online. Yeah. Yeah, so they're pretty forgiving about the, Yeah, I feel like I need to... Can I invert the, controls? Hmm. Huh. It doesn't let me... I mean, let's go ahead and do classic controls because I'm using a classic style controller. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Weird. Why can't... Okay, that feels terrible. Okay, 1 second. This might take a bit longer. I'll be right back. Alright, I've come back to the standard controls because that are the closest I can get to what I want. Unfortunately, not as much customization as I would like. Like if I'm on this control scheme, I can't invert X and Y. Okay, so it's both trigger and A are... I should probably use trigger because that'll leave me more open to be able to jump at the same time with B. Okay, so that's a missile. Just wasted a missile. Oh, that's jump as well. Is the L1. L1 is... here. So yeah, so I need to do that. Pressurizing the airlock. Ooh, so it actually tells us what... Interesting. I should be scanning things more often. 1 second. Okay. Oh! And these are all things to scan. Deck Gamma, Recticore, and Propulsion, current status, environment, normal. Deck Beta, Biohazard, Research, current status, environment, normal. Biohazard, never a good thing. Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area, current status, environment, unstable. That doesn't sound good. Got little things down there crawling around. Our first sign of enemies. Yeah, I don't remember them having like little like tags on literally every single door. That's not a good sign. A new creatures entry. Yeah, that's a fun thing here, is that you can scan creatures and things. Spacebar. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say death caused by giant alien stabbing. Let's see, what do they got here? Biohazardous material. Phase on batch 0142A. Destination deck Beta. There's just different batches. Phase on. Phase on is a big deal in the Metroid Prime games. Escape pod entrance. Vessel has already been jettisoned. Alright, so that's why they were saying that the escape pod deck Alpha was in trouble. This is morphology unknown. Info. High levels of radiation detected. Spacefire caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. Death caused by acidic burns the body. Chemical type unknown. Incredibly large muscle structure surrounding the jaw area. And there's just so much to... Okay. I killed my first space pirate. Probably should have scanned him first. Yep. Oh. Okay, so the escape pods are going to the Talon 4 Research Center. Multiple escape pods have been launched. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. Alright, which direction do we want to go? There was a door back here that seemed backwards, so let's go ahead and do backwards first. Metroid is all about exploration. I think, no, wait, is this the way we came through? Oh yeah. Sorry, for some reason I thought we came out of... I don't know, I got all turned around there for a moment. That's not gonna be good if I'm already getting turned around and we're like in essentially a one-way hallway. Okay, charge beams to destroy the rubble. Yeah, little creepy crawlies. Look like that might be babies of the big mama there. Can I morph ball? Can I morph ball? I pressed most of the buttons. Yes! I can morph ball. Tap onto the hologram to download the map. Don't mind if I do, just download it through my gun, as you do. You've downloaded the map for this area. Press plus to access map. When you're finished, press plus again to resume play. Alright, so we've got... Alright, so that's where we came in. So it looks like we're going to do a big loop and return here, essentially. I'm guessing. We're kind of in the tutorial zone right now. Anything interesting? The space parts left on their computers. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck beta. So there's another one. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of deck gamma and beta. Talon 4 ground zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. And they've got my ship there. So yeah, so that's the button for, what was that? Y? I can never remember what button is actually labeled what. Alright, is this a elevator or something? Access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. Why is it approved? Doesn't seem like something they should let me do. Okay. Hey, I can see which way the door is ahead of time. That's convenient. Okay, more things on fire, more things on electricity. Specimen containment breach on deck beta. All crew report for lockdown. Oh, can I scan this? Yeah, so just use caution, so I guess I'll have to just... Yeah, press Y to turn into morph ball. Wait for it to stop. And then try to go through. That was not great timing, but it got me through. That's the important part. Oh. That looks like a Big Mama Jama. Specimen Cell A, status hibernation. Transference of phase-on batch 001D 0081D complete. Rejection of phase-on compound detected. I'm trying to scan this guy. I want to get, like, space. Sphere internal damage detected. Both legs of creature are broken. Anyway. Okay. Sorry. I was trying to get, because... So, as you might have seen with the little creatures we ran into, some things you can scan and they get added to your research logbook. So I always want to, you know, when I first run into a creature, scan them so they can be added to our log. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. Combat mutation applications are complete. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. Alright, this sounds bad. They're injecting creatures with phase-on, and they are mutating into more combat-capable forms. That open? It looks like 2 of them have broken out. 1 we saw dead, so hopefully not an issue. Fire missiles with R. What do I need to fire a missile at? What's the support needed for specimen block F? Okay, turret. Apparently a turret is a creature, and apparently a turret we want to destroy with missiles. I think I remember that vaguely, is that, generally speaking, like hard-shelled things, whether that's literally a shell or a, you know, metal robot, the missiles tend to do better work on them than the lasers do. Okay, not too bad. It's probably going to take me a couple episodes to get into the hang of this control scheme again. Going to be pretty awkward until then. Phase-on infusion stage 1. Parasite larva diagnostic. Mass 1.2, length 0.5, cell structure stable. Stage 2, introducing mutagen into tank. And new pirate data. Can I, if I press A, does that... Zeebs has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facility. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Valparagam were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue, no signs of pursuit from the hunter. So, if you know, that is from previous Metroid games, because I, Samus Aran, am the hunter. Mutation initiated, status stable. The specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life readings, so it did not survive the mutation. Stage 4, much more mass and length. Cell structure failing. Does not match DNA, terminating infusion sequence. Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. So the red ones, I think, are the especially important ones. Orange is interesting. Bioforms pain tolerance level is 13% of holding. Incredible strength and body mass increased when exposed to phase on batch. Whatever. Infusion analysis. That batch increases acid production in the saliva ducts of parasite larvae. Great. What is that? Plasmite, native of Talon 4. That is a parasite larva. Info harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Solitary holding, phase on level unknown status, xenotropic lifeform unstable. Use caution. I think that's everything here. By the way, we're going to be reading a lot of little log stuff. It's obviously much more intense here because we're kind of in this opening area of the game where they are, yeah, if you charge, that pulls in any drops, which is useful. So we have a higher... Whenever we're like in a facility like this, we're going to have more stuff to scan. When we're out in the wild, there's going to be less of that. Zoomer from Talon 4. A plated parasite larva, again, of Talon 4. Solitary holding. Toxic phase on. Levels. War Wasp. So all these Talon 4 creatures. That's interesting. When you hold down the right stick to... or not right. When you hold down the right bumper, right trigger, rather, to charge your shot, it does a triple blast and then starts charging. Okay, so I think this is mostly just a bunch of creatures from Talon 4, the previous game chronologically. So... when they're too toxic with phase on, they get hermetically sealed in. A shriek bat. Doesn't look like any bat I've ever seen. Floating around in there. Ice shriek bat. Alright, I was wondering why it was... you can, like, look unscanned, even though it was the same shape. They're probably just a different color. Oh, more stuff to scan. This is just more about the levels. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Engineering crew report to freight lift corridor immediately. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Usual thermal reading should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. Okay, so we might have to go through the vents at some point. Security codes on auto turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. More dead pirates. What got you? That's caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Dead gamma. What got him, though? I don't see severe lacerations. B... I mean, I guess what caused this explosion? That looks more like a, like with all the pipes ripped up. Looks like something like was burst from the inside. Alright, going down one of these diagonal elevators. I forget, they've got some sort of special name for those. Can't remember what it is right now, though. Okay, just more parasites. Not the smoothest. Door lock. Death caused by removal of internal organs. Ouch. Please insert metallic sphere to open the door. Alright. I was wondering about that. Energy now flows through a series of locking mechanisms on the door's surface. So, for some reason, the space pirates have a morph ball activated doorway so that their greatest enemy can, Oh, did I need to, like, place a bomb there? Or was that just coincidence I pressed A? Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, wise. I didn't want it to close. Alright. Alright. Yep, charge beam can be used to draw in pickups. We know that. Severe lacerations. Acid burns to the face. Another one of those. What got you? Struggled to get through the door. Presumably failed though. Do I have to be on that side? Yeah. Alright. Which door do we want to go through? Let's look up. We've got a save room to the left. Let's go ahead and hit that. Do I want to save? Yes! Yep, so it saves the game and replenishes your energy. Very useful. And then presumably we just socket ourselves in there. Alright, so we don't need to lay a bomb, it just is slow opening. And slow to release us as well. Okay, so they've been killed recently, but are definitely dead. Large amount of blood missing. These bodies may have been used for nourishment. Alright, this looks like a boss arena. Big round room. Now what is this room supposed to be anyway? Presumably it wasn't built for you. Alright, so we got acid, we got big spikers, we've got nasty teeths. And we've got blue shields for some reason. Alright, what are you? How do we deal with you? Parasite Queen. Parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Of course! We play Zelda, we know how this goes. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth. A trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Right, so we wanna... Okay, so it can shoot through the barrier. Charge up the shots. Alright, is it just gonna attack me? Alright, it's going down pretty fast. Might be because we scanned it and found the weak spot. I'm wondering if, like, if we hadn't scanned it, maybe we wouldn't be able to target the mouth, we'd just target the body like we were at the very beginning, I think. I think that was what was happening. Consumed by the engine or whatever that is.
Evacuate immediately.
Yeah, so maybe... Reactor core critical, evacuate immediately.
Evacuate immediately.
Ah, but what about all the scanning everything I like to do? Can I just stop and do that? Oh yeah, we are literally on a timer. 7 minutes to get out of here. Yeah, so maybe scanning it, learning the weak point, allowed us then to target the weak point on the auto-target, and then deal damage faster. Auto turret disabled. Creatures deceased. Incubation period was prematurely terminated. Shell is not yet fully hardened. Alright, so stuff going down here. How am I getting out? How am I getting out? Oh, can I get up here? Nice. Exploded right in time. I probably should just, like, be holding a charge right now, given, what's going on. That's a lot of these little guys. How do I take out these guys? Oh, how do I take out these guys? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just run through. Yeah, they seem to be doing relatively minimal amounts of damage to me. Come on, come on. We'll burst some just so we can grab some health if we need it. Nope, nope, I should have just ignored that. Yeah, they're like not doing almost any damage to me. Down and down and down we go. Where it stops? Well, hopefully near my ship. That would be the best case scenario. Oh, there we go. Bombage. Or rocket. Alright. Yeah. Throw yourselves on me all you want. I'm in power armor. You might be an issue. Okay. Come on, come on. We are on a ticking timer. Just don't even care about those guys. They're not worth my time. Yep, yep. Open, open. I said open. Why do you keep closing? Come on. Alright. Come on. Maybe it's because we backed away. Whoa! Okay. I was really expecting that to hit me, but I didn't want to wait for it to come back again. Alright, alright. Yeah, so a shot from our beam. Oh, grapple beam. I remember that symbol. Man, it's been years and I still remember all like the weirdest parts of it. Hey, we know who that is. Ridley, or Mecha Ridley, or whatever. Yeah, you better fly away. You better run. Yeah, so we just target lock those, and that will automatically grapple us. Oh, should have targeted that. Alright. Cutscening out of here. Ouch. And of course, somehow that takes all of our armor off. Well, not all of our armor, but downgrades us significantly. Various suit malfunction. Morphal malfunction. Missile malfunction. Charge beam malfunction. Oh, I can't even charge beam. Grapple beam malfunction. Just everything malfunction, because even if Samus is a super cool bounty hunter lady in space who gets all the power-ups and cool abilities, room is depressurizing, she can't start the new game with all the powers. That would be too easy. No, you've gotta lose all your powers sometime at the start so that you can gain them back during the game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still tough, You better not try to fight me. I'm still super cool. Fully powered up. Don't you even worry. Let's get out of here. Do we have weaponry on our ship? Oh, look at the space pirate corpses just flying stiff through space. Alright, chase that dragon. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Through the storm. Ah, somewhere much more nice than where we were, relatively speaking. As long as there's not, I don't know, tons of wildlife here that's going to try to kill us. But you know, what's the chances of that? With Samus landing on an incredibly hostile alien world full of things that just desiring to kill a fully armored, you know, death machine like Samus Aran. You know, no matter how big they are, they're going to be hyper aggressive. New extras unlocked to the main menu. Great. Do you want to save? Yes. And in fact, it's high time we ended the episode, so we'll call it there. Not sure how long these episodes are going to be. They might be a little bit longer than usual just because Metroid is very much a game about exploration, which means you take a little bit of extra time wandering around. So I might make the episodes a little bit longer just so that we get more actual stuff done. We'll see. I'm going to kind of play it by ear, see how the gameplay goes. But we're going to keep going with this. It's a very good game. Trust me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.